I'm going to read The Ankle Grabber. Every night when I go upstairs, my mum has to check out the whole room before I get into bed and turn out the light. First, she draws back the curtains to make sure that the flat man isn't hiding there, pressed back up against the glass, ready to slide out and get me when the lights go off. Then she looks carefully through the wardrobe in case Jumble Joan is hanging there soft and lumpy, pretending to be a harmless set of clothes. And last of all, she gets down on her hands and knees to search for the ankle grabber who lives in the invisible swamp beneath my bed. Even when Mum tells me it's all clear, I can never be quite sure. I peep round the door, then make a quick dash and jump up onto my bed from the middle of the room. I try to keep well away from the grabbing hand, which might shoot out any minute, pulling me by my ankles, down, 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 into the sticky swamp, never to be seen again. Then I pull the covers up to my nose and peep over them all round the room. My mum shakes her head. She says, "I've told you before, there aren't any monsters in this house." Then she kisses me goodnight and goes downstairs. I lie in bed all alone in the dark, and my head feels full of monsters. I think of the chimney creeper and the guitar gobbler, and most of all, I think about the ankle grabber. I think about its two greedy eyes rolling like glass marbles from side to side in its hooded head. They peer out above the swamp, always on the lookout for anything which might fall its way. And I think about its grabbing hand, its grasping hands with their lizard-like fingers reaching out on long, scaly arms to get me. I picture them curling their fingertips as they climb up the side of my bed, creeping nearer and nearer until they're almost touching me. I shiver and squeeze myself as thin as I can into the very middle of the bed. I tell myself if I stay there without moving, I will be safe. The ankle grabber can't get me because it's stuck in its slimy swamp. No matter how much it stretches and struggles, it can't get out. And I picture it sinking back into the swamp, which boils and bubbles round its ears, sucking it down, until only two glassy eyes are left, waiting and watching in the dark. Turn over and over, rolling myself off in the covers like a big Swiss roll. I hate it lying there wide awake with my head full of monsters. Then another horrid thought creeps into my brain. I stop to think, I want to wee. I lie there and tell myself I don't need to go, but I know I do. I tell myself I can wait till the morning, but I know I can't. I tried to think about something else, but all I could think of is rain and waterfalls and dripping taps, and in the end, I know I've got to go. I take a deep breath and make a jump into the dark. I land softly near the door, tiptoe along the landing, and have a wee. Then I make a run all the way from the bathroom and take a wild leap into the room, flying through the air, arms stretched out like an eagle. But I miss I hit the floor with a bang, landing face down on the carpet with my head almost under the bed. I hardly dare to look in case I see the ankle grabber. Any minute his scaly hand could shoot out and grip hold of me. But then when I do look, I see someone else's eyes staring back at me. My teddy bear sitting there in the top of the swamp. I reach out to save him before he's sucked in and lost forever. Suddenly, I stop dead. Behind me, I can feel a large hand, cold and rough, closing round my ankle. It grips me hard and pulls me with a sudden whoosh. I feel myself sliding along the bedroom floor. I start to scream. I scream, "Help, Mum! Help, Dad!" "Now what are you doing down there?" says my dad. I lie on my back looking up at him, feeling pretty silly. "I thought you were the ankle grabber," I say. "Oh, it's the ankle grabber tonight," says Dad. "Not the terrible toad twiddler?" "No," I say, "not him." "And not the nasty knee nibbler?" "He hasn't been back." "No," I say, "you scared him off." "Then it sounds to me like another job for the dreadful Demon